Hey guys, I wanted to go ahead and get this week's kind of update video here in front of you. I went ahead and done all the other things that I've normally done. There's going to be an email with a link to this video. This video is also going to be linked on the kids page, and this is just basically going over this week's work. Okay, so like what the expectations are. So you'll probably see a lot of overlap actually from last week. Things look very similar than as they did last week with as far as like assignments and things like that, and the way I have everything laid out. Thankfully, I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from parents. Even if it was things that could be improved, it still was very positive because it gave me something to think about. And like we're doing, like everything right now, this is basically, we're trying to figure it all out as we go along. And I feel pretty good about the way I've streamlined things this week. I don't think I feel like anything's like buried in there or anything like that. It's pretty straightforward, and you just are going to go down the list. So let me show you that right now. If I go into Schoology here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just click my first block because that's the one I have everything posted in first. You're going to go into Schoology yourselves, and you're going to go to this online course materials after spring break. That's where everything has been being posted for me since spring break, okay? If you look in here, we've got the April 20th to the 24th online learning. If you click on that file right there, you end up seeing everything listed right there that you're going to need. Some of these things that are listed are things that were there last week, but I thought you might find useful again this week since we're still doing the book club thing. If you look first, we've got the requirements for April 20th through the 24th. That is this week coming up. That's the period of learning that we're talking about here. Again, we don't have reading logs this week because we have book clubs, and I know that you're reading, so I'm not going to make you go that extra step to track it. I also, though, am requiring 25 minutes of Lexia, and I'd like you to focus on word study this week. Really watch your minutes there, guys. They need to be active minutes. I want you guys to get full credit for that, okay? After that, we've got our Lisa Graff Book Club participation that we're going to continue with week 2 here. All of those things are the same as they were last week. I expect you guys to read. I expect you to respond to your discussion question. There's only one of those each week that I will post on Wednesday mornings. And then I want you to attend those virtual book club meetings, which I'll be sending invitations out for later this week. And my note to everybody, my email also has a thing at the bottom, a little note at the bottom about book club meetings and just a couple of guidelines for those and what I want the focus to be for this week, because it's going to go along with our lesson. From there, you also see that there's the reading lesson activity chart. Again, I made a video for week 2 lesson to walk you through the expectations and the ideas for what you'll be tracking this week while you read. Those charts will be due into Schoology, okay? So those 4 things are the things you've got to make sure you boom, 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 boom. And then from here, I've just got the guidelines for the book, for discussion boards and for the Google Meets. Those are right there. Those are from last week. The other thing that is a repeat from last week is this down here, this all book club schedule folder. For this week, though, the things that you are going to need, this one right here is a lesson video, like I said, that walks you through the ideas for this week, along with an example based on the novel Far Away, which we finished for Read Aloud, just like last week, okay? But this is a different focus this week because it's a different lesson. It's a different part of the unit. So here is a copy of that example right there. This resources is going to be the document that I walk you through on my lesson video, so it has some charts and things like that on it. And then down here is where you will do your own practice assignment. It says download the attached chart and the notability. Make sure you complete it based on the week 2 lesson, and then make sure that you're putting it back in through Schoology. And I gave you the points there too, okay? So that's just attached right there, and once it's put into notability, filled out, and then you'll just put it right back into Schoology. So just like last week, guys, you have very similar very similar requirements, okay? So I don't, I want you guys to just be focusing kind of on that. It is very similar to what we did last week, except for you've got this right here is going to change to word study. Okay. But you're still going to have, you're still going to need to read, you're still going to complete your chart, you're still going to do your discussion posts, and you're still going to do your Lexia. Same things as last week. Sound good, guys? If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I am here to help you guys. And I mean, honestly, like I said in my little letter today, last week was so awesome for me because I actually got a chance to see some of my kids and, well, a lot of my kids, actually, most of my kids, and that just absolutely made my week. I joked around with several kids this week that being a teacher is not as cool when the kids aren't around, that's for sure. So we're all doing the best we can, though. Everybody here at the Walsh household is feeling great, and we're getting through. So I hope this video finds all of my families out there doing well as well. That sounds really weird, but I hope you guys are all doing okay. If you need anything, I've told the kids this over and over again, and I want to make sure that you parents and guardians hear me too. Anything that you need, I am here to help, okay? So I don't care if you think it's a silly question. I don't care if you're, I told kids, like, if you're worried that I'm going to be mad or embarrassed or you're going to be embarrassed because you haven't gotten stuff done, I don't care about that. I just want to help, okay? So just let me know what I can do to make it easier on you guys, and I will do it, all right? If you got anything for me, hit me up, guys. Love you. Bye. Mwah.